Hi. My cousin Michelle asked me to do some tips for her son Johnny on ice fishing. Mon cousin Michel a demandé des tips pour son fils Johnny pour faire la pêche à glace. So here's my setup. I don't really like the cold, and with my neuropathy and my circulation problems, if it's super cold I don't go, and I don't have a shanty. But I do enjoy it when it's in the 30s. And then I'm thrifty, so I got all my stuff pretty much for free. I still have the free sticker. J'ai mon traîneau pour gratis. So the first thing you want is I have a hiking stick to make sure the ice is solid, and then the best bet is to go where other people are. J'ai un bâton, puis je fais la glace, puis va aussi qu'il y a d'autres monde. And then what helps is you can have a chisel, or Captain Bob years ago didn't want his his 4-inch auger, so he gave it to me. Bob à l'église, il voulait pas son auger, puis il est 4 pouces, puis il m'a donné. So I have 2 ice fishing rods, and then I have these tip-ups that years ago that my Uncle Tommy, he was a mover, and then the person didn't want them, so he gave me a whole bunch, and then I needed to fix them, so I put the Habs sign on it. So then when the fish gets when he bites, the flag goes up, and then go Habs go. So on my tip-ups, I think you can do on Lake Champlain, you can do, I only do 2, but I have like 6 of them. So I get a treble hook, and all I do is put basic corn. J'ai un hook à treble, puis je mets du bledang. Believe it or not, they like beef jerky. Je sais pas comment dire ça en français, du jerky, but it's got that salty taste. So, but if you, and then I also put like frozen shrimps. And then years ago when I went with Bob, he taught me this setup. They're called bibets, which is in French means bugs. They're little jigs, and then your presentation, I always go with 2 about 6 inches apart, and then you can get, if you can get live bait or mealworms, that's better. Si tu peux avoir des vers de terre ou des minnows, c'est mieux. But even chopped up, I've used sardines. Like I said, shrimp. They like shrimp, but this works with the artificial jigs, and then I always put a little bit of corn, or like I said, the raw shrimp. And then there's another variation. You can get these poles for pretty cheap, like $20. 20 piastres, ça commence pour les canaux de pêche. And then there's my little setup. I got the 3 bucket, but I only bring 2, and then 1 is for my gear, and then 1 is for stuff to, sit on. And then I got a little shovel, so when you chop through the ice with the auger, you clear it. And then you have this little strainer, and then you scoop the slush and ice from the hole. And then, like, when it's warm, you don't have a problem, but like a day like today, the wind, and it's only like 15 to 20 degrees, it'll freeze up. And then you can get the shanties, but like I said, I don't do it enough to get a shanty, and they're expensive, and I got the new Rogue when they wouldn't fit in the road, but I go across the street and then down to Stony Point and Ross's Point. So I always have a license, and if I know Johnny can fish for free, but you or Aaron need a license, because they'll nab you. They'll, you can say, oh, it's only him, but they'll go, yeah, right. So, and then make sure the ice is like 4 inches. But I have these, I've never fallen, well, I have fallen through, but it was another coat of ice years ago. And I've had friends just leave all their stuff there, and we ran, but it had melted, and then it refroze, so we broke through the first layer, and then got like 8 to 10 inches, and then hit another solid ice. But I went back and got my stuff, and then the ice was fine. So you can get stuff like at Dick's or Gander Mountain or Walmart, but I get most of my stuff at Rummage Sales, and those are the little grubs, and then that's the little jigs, and then see I have the setup with the 2 jigs, and then you put corn on it. So, but I'd rather be in the canoe. J'aimerais mieux être dans le canot than to be freezing on ice. So if you have any more questions, contact me. So I hope this helps. Like I say, you can get a lot. This is a kid sled, and then they put a piece of plywood, but years ago I was driving by and there was a free pile, and it's a nice sled, and I've been using it for years. Actually, I've worn out. So good luck, but again, make sure the ice is safe. Always have like needle nose pliers. Oh yeah, this is I chum the hole. I dig the hole, and then you put like this, just oats, and if there's fish around, it'll attract them and they'll come, and then they'll bite your bait. So good luck, and I hope this was helpful. Again, I'm not big into it, but I grew up doing it, and well, there's people walking by. So good luck, and good fishing. It's always out, even if you don't catch nothing, just to get out and have a good time and get some fresh air. Bonne chance, puis bonne pêche, puis si tu l'essayes, bonne chance.